1533, Henry VIII extinguishes all authority of the Pope in England and declares himself the only supreme head in earth of the Church of England.
It's contemporary art, and we're the other partner in the project with Lyveden and Watcher Space. And I'm the education officer, so I've involved with schools as an ex-Kingswood student. I kind of involved Kingswood performers, and also Brookstock Primary School has done all the flaming totems on the way in.
We are plotting and planning behind closed doors. We are growing in numbers, and so is our cause. You have crushed our beliefs and silenced our priests with your oppression, aggression, and unholy laws.
1558. Henry VIII dies and Elizabeth I is crowned. The persecution continues. 8th of February 1601, a large contingent of Catholics march on the city of London. Among those arrested is Francis Tresham, son of Sir Thomas Tresham. 1603, James I is crowned. No respite for Catholics. 1604, Guy Fawkes and Thomas Percy meet Robert Catesby, John Wright and Thomas Winter at the Duck and Drake Inn and agree under oath to join in the gunpowder conspiracy.
We are plotting and planning, we are marking the time till the kingdom will hear our revolutionary cry. We will push through the gates with our purpose and hate. We are willing to fight. We are willing to die.
March 1605. A growing number of conspirators had sworn allegiance to the plot. The group hired a cellar beneath Parliament and began filling the room with barrels of gunpowder. 14th of October 1605. The 13th and final conspirator, Francis Tresham, is drawn into the plot. Tresham offers funds to help with the plan to blow up Parliament. 30th of October 1605, Guy Fawkes inspects the cellar and satisfies himself that the gunpowder is still in place and has not been disturbed.
We are plotting and planning, we are deep underground, we are laying foundations beneath London town. We have chosen our date, we are willing to wait for the day when the kingdom comes toppling down.
3rd of November 1605, the Parliament buildings are searched and Guy Fawkes is discovered. Although he is questioned, the gunpowder is not found and Fawkes is allowed to go free. 4th of November 1605, armed with a watch, slow matches and touchwood, Guy Fawkes returns to the cellar intent on blowing up the king at the opening of Parliament.
We are plotting and planning, we have chosen our man. He is down in the cellar, the deed is at hand. Politicians are gathering in halls overhead, in their parliament garments, a parade of the dead. The approach of the king is marked by the bell. Donating the time will send him to hell. The dark fuse is lit, begins its bright path to barrels of gunpowder, justice and wrath. The charge detonates, the earth splinters and shakes, and the heavens are split by an almighty blast.
As a testament to the unflinching religious beliefs of Sir Thomas Tresham, Lyveden is decorated in Catholic symbols and built in the shape of a Greek cross. Even the building's measurements have religious significance. This staunch prison or under house arrest faced failure to conform, and so Lyveden was designed from his cell, where detailed plans were conveyed to his builders in hundreds of letters.
fading light. Did you see the figures appear out of darkness? Did you feel the wounds of the crucified Christ as you split the sunlight into sections of 5, as the moon cast long shadows against prison walls? Cuts and quarters by the ancient Greek cross, or tracing with head the chiselled stone scriptures that worshipped your God and spoke of his loss. Did you hope that persecution would eventually end, and you'd see windows blazing in jumping firelight?
His son, Francis Tresham, inherited huge debts and became increasingly embittered against the Protestant rule. His resentment was typical of the time and a reaction against a deep-growing anti-Catholic sentiment.
1532, Henry VIII extinguishes all authority of the Pope in England.
We are plotting and planning behind closed doors. We are growing in numbers, and so is our cause. You have crushed our beliefs and silenced our priests with your oppression, aggression, and unholy laws. The heart of man never conceited, then how much more than too monstrous shall all Christian hearts judge the horror of this treason, to murder and complete and absolute. Bodies to be divided into 4 parts, to be disposed of as the king should think fit.
He was completely penitent.
Everard Digby.
Far from your spring exile forever.